Mark Hackel already tapped as a favorite to be Michigan's next governor. 7 Action News reporter Jane Park is live with more on whether Hackel is considering a move to Lansing. What's he saying, Jane?
Well, Heather, that poll suggests Mark Hackel could be the Democrats' strongest candidate if the Republicans end up backing Attorney General Bill Schuette. And while Hackel tells us he has entertained the thought, he says he's not sure he's ready to make a run for Lansing just yet. Macomb County Executive Mark Hackel, arguably the most popular elected official in the county, now tapped as an early favorite for Michigan's next governor. That's what a new poll from Lansing-based Vanguard Public Affairs and Dental Research suggests, to Hackel's own surprise.
It's intriguing. I mean, it's interesting to think, okay, what would you do if you decided to run? You know, what difference could you make?
Now serving his second term as the county's first ever executive, Hackel says he's proud of his record here, and the rest of the state is taking notice.
I think Macomb County has really come up from this lack of understanding, if you will, that people really now have an appreciation for who and what Macomb County is.
But as for a run for Lansing, the Democrat and former sheriff admits it hasn't been on his radar much, though he has entertained the thought before. He says he's satisfied in the position he holds now.
For now, I'm not really looking at that at this point. There's still some things I want to do for Macomb County. We've got a lot to go, a lot more to do, and I'm very excited about some of the things that are actually evolving within the county. So the thought would be exactly that. If I did decide to run for governor, it wouldn't be to win an election. It would be with direction. In other words, if I won, what would I do?
Hackel says a vision for the state hasn't come into focus yet, but when it does, he says he'll take that as a sign it might be time to throw his hat in the ring. After all, he says a lot can happen in 3 years.
I realize just be who you are, be authentic, just to keep focused on what your role is right now. And if that is something that is to happen, it'll happen. Don't get worked up over it.
Hackel says if he should decide to run for governor, his #1 priority would be to fix Michigan's roads, but he says, of course, he hopes there's a sooner solution found. Live in Southfield, Jane Park, 7 Action News.
So we're all the rest of us. Jane, thank you for the live report.